Guys, there are two types of people in the world. Those who are fine drinking off of a complete stranger's cups, and the rest of us who are like, ew, germs. This is coming to us from the Daily Star. Adult star Riley Reid says ex didn't want to kiss her and admits industry can be lonely. Ah, man, who could have seen that coming except for everyone in the world ever? Adult star Riley Reid spoke about her relationship status. The adult actress said the industry can be sad and lonely and make dating very difficult. Huh, who would have thunk it? Somebody doesn't want to be with somebody. No, there's a large segment of society that doesn't want to drink off of a complete stranger's cup. I'm just saying. This is written by Sophie Roberts, and I'll admit it came out back in February, but I was recently tagged in this, so let's give it a whirl. Riley Reid has opened up about her relationship struggles. The 28-year-old admits that working as an adult star can leave you feeling sad and lonely. In the past, she's worried about men using her for fame or money. Really? Like, should that have been a big concern? Are there, like, I understand when, you got your athletes, right? Who have their wives, who get their shows like Basketball Wives, but I mean, have we ever seen a show, like at least mainstream seen a show, adult entertainment husbands? Like, I don't think so. And the Florida-born bombshell, they love throwing around that word lately, says that her exes have tried to get her to quit the industry. Of course they would. Like, here's the thing about relationships, right? Particularly intimate, we're going to try and build something together relationships. There's a certain level of exclusivity that is far more required on the male's part. And I'll admit this, it's far more required on the male's part than the female's part. All right. If a dude is on point and he can handle it, yeah, he can have quite a few wives, but it's very rare. Like when we see situations of a woman having multiple partners, it's like old girl from the video that I did probably a couple months back where she was just like this. She was the town doorknob, and it was just like six losers decided like, oh yeah, well, this is good enough for me. I can stand in this. In a brutally honest YouTube Q&A, which I would look for, but seriously, guys, no. Riley said, I've had some trouble dating guys because I'm financially successful. That's right. You don't need them. If you don't need them, why would they stick around? Why would any man, right? Any man of his right mind? Because I can guarantee she can find tons of dudes that would happily, completely simp out for her. That's not a problem. She's hot. All right. Riley Reid is hot. But the deal is that for the type of men that you want, sweetheart, if you don't need them, then guess what? They're not going to want you. People want to date me because I'm a famous adult star, and that's really challenging to find people who are authentically interested in being with me. I'm telling you, sweetheart, the only guys that want to date you because of your job are not the guys that you are obviously not the guys that you want to date. She is rather attractive though. Riley continued, I've had guys on the third date saying I'm gonna get you to quit the adult industry. To have the audacity to ask me to quit my job is so effed. Really weird term of really weird turn of phrase there. She's like, it's so effed. Yeah, that's literally what you do as your job. Look, I completely understand the want to feel independent, right? But in that position, you can't like any man worth his salt doesn't want somebody that's everybody's had. Like that's just how it is. And you've made these choices. Stick with them, sis. The erotic star also recalled dating a guy who was uncomfortable with her doing that work. She explained, I dated the guy for 2 years, and the main struggle of our relationship is that I do adult entertainment. How, wow, he really stuck it out. Like, he really stuck it out. If you ask me, Jay, like, would you smash? Of course, without question, without hesitation. Would you actually try to build a relationship and build a family with this woman? No, not at all. It's not, no. It wasn't until we broke up that he told me he sometimes didn't want to kiss me. Yeah, because, all these other guys have been just... that goes back to the beginning of the video where I'm like, yeah, some people just aren't cool drinking. drinking a complete stranger's drink in the same way that a whole bunch of dudes aren't gonna like. I saw some dude just blow his entire load in the back of your throat. It's that's sort of like yeah, you suck the D, but that's sort of like I'm sucking the D then, and no, nah, I'm alright. Moving forward after that, I've dealt with it again and again and again, and I have absolutely no doubt about that. Like, because one of the main differences between men and women is that women often confuse lust with love, or their physical attractiveness with like true value with relationship market value, and that's just not the case. I mean, Riley Reid is freaking smoking hot. All right, we're not. This is not an argument as to whether or not, oh yeah, yeah, strokes all day. But when it comes to, hey, like the mother of my children, I don't, no. No, 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 no. These experiences have made dating difficult for Riley. She can find life sad and lonely at times and doesn't think she'll necessarily get a fairy tale ending. No, well, that's not true. We've seen plenty of actresses, plenty of former adult actresses get married to, like, preachers, and like, didn't that Cashmere Jasmine or Jasmine Cashmere chick get married to like a preacher or something like that? So it's not to say that it's not possible, but once again, it's few and far between. The adult star added, dating is hard in general for everyone, but being a sex worker adds to it. Will I ever settle down? I hope so. Do I feel sad and lonely? Yeah. I think a lot of mainstream media, television, movies, and books makes it sound like we're all going to have a beautiful love story. Kinda. And they do that because of pushing the liberation part of it. Like, ladies, you wanted all the liberation, you wanted all the freedom. You have it now, but you have it, right? It's right there for you. Riley Reid is a living example of that. But just because you have that freedom does not mean that you'll be content in your life, saying, as life progresses, because money spends, but family and people, and having, a circle of people who care about you and genuinely, check in on you and make sure that you're okay, that's priceless. It really is. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that it's reality that everyone gets this happy fairy tale ending. And well, at least she's coming down to reality, right? God, she is hot. She is ridiculously hot. Even though Riley admits the adult industry can make dating difficult, she tries not to let it get her down, which is bullshit because she did the Q&A. This article exists. She like this is how you really feel about it, and it is sad because ultimately, I mean, in a different parallel universe, because I believe in multiverse theory. In a parallel universe, right now, you're somebody's mom. You're in a good relationship, and you're doing all those motherly things, but you decided, hey, this is what I want to do with my life. And I don't think that, in particularly because I think she got involved when she was like 18, 19, like when she was way younger. So it's like at that point in time, you're not particularly thinking about further down the road. And I don't think that when she initially got into the industry, she was thinking further down the road. And now, as she ages and starts, and that biological clock really starts ticking, like, yeah, it's starting to bug her. She's not put off by the prospect of spending her retirement without a partner. The adult entertainer laughed. A lot of the time, I'm totally content. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's a lie that she's told herself. This is like the best picture of her, and that's because the dimple is just like, it has absolutely nothing to do with the cake, because she's really basic. The thing about Riley Reid is that she's an enthusiastic entertainer. Okay. Like, when she does a scene, it's cool, because she's really into her job, but it comes at a price. But like, her face, like, yo, that dimple's nice. I think I'll spend my old days in my retirement money on a dog sanctuary. I'll be the crazy lady who has 100 dogs, and they will bring me all of the happiness I need in the world, except for actual children and a human being there to care about you and love you, and as you reach the later years. You know, like that's the real sad part about it. Riley isn't the only adult actress to talk about how the industry affects romance. Previously, Alana Rhodes said she was tired of being alone. Meanwhile, Natalia Starr revealed that she's looking for a boyfriend. Well, best of luck to all you ladies, but I will, we're going to leave it on this one because, I mean, she's just, this is a really good picture. I mean, best of luck to all of you ladies, but once again, remember the type of men that you want to settle with, more than likely will not be looking to settle with someone like you. They would seek, particularly in a long-term relationship partner, somebody with far more exclusivity, like even if a chick had done like one or two videos that could probably be lost to the internet, we're talking about an actress here who I think she's done like hundreds at this point, and yeah, she is famous for that line of work. I mean, go ask Sasha Grey how that worked out. How did that work out for Sasha Grey? I don't know. I'm not gonna bother to look though. Either ways, guys. With that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring. Visit me over on Patreon. Hook your boy up. Let your man live. And speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, Riley Reid is ridiculously hot, but hot only gets you so far, like, what's it like up there in that head of yours? And the mere fact that you're like in this industry off top, whether the stigma is fair or not, there is a gigantic stigma that comes along with it, and a biological reality of men that we do not want. Like we don't want to see the woman that will have our children and everything else like that. We don't want to see you get cream pied. We don't want to see you sitting there spread eagle, spreading apart, watching it just drip on out of you, and then when the kids get a little bit older and their friends go looking for, and their friends find out exactly what happened. I mean, come on, man. Seriously. But hey, this is her road. This is her story. This is her truth, guys. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.